I start? Well, I think one of the highlights of my teenage life, I guess, was having the opportunity to work on the Hitman and Her as one of the dancers. Well, I guess my first experience was, as I said, probably I would have been 13 years of age, and it was when I was kind of with the Hitman and Her and the people that surrounded that, you know. So I think my first drug I ever tried was actually amphetamine. It was called pink champagne at the time, and I remember the group of people that I was out with one night after the Hitman and Her, and I experimented with something called pink champagne. It was popped into our drink, getting to kind of mix with the kind of semi-stars, you know. It was all very glamorized and it all felt very special. I decided one day to give cocaine a try, and didn't really look back after that, to be honest. I kind of became almost more popular. Everyone seemed to want to be around me. It was almost scary, and how do you get out of that? How do you get out of that cycle? And I knew at the time that I had to stop it for the children. The children were getting older. It was really sad that somebody who had such a good upbringing could then turn into what I was. This person taking drugs every day and a so-called druggie. Luckily, my eldest son went round to my parents' house and told them that I was out of control. So we travelled out to Old Meldrum, which is the place that I went to for rehab. And I was very nervous, but at the same time, I just wanted to be better and to get back to my family and get my life back on track. So I kind of knew, I didn't even know if it would be possible for them to fix me, but I was certainly going to try my best to get there. You know, I wanted to be back involved in my family. I wanted to start exercising to make myself feel good. I needed to get my teeth stuck into something to get back into the community, I guess, and to make me feel valuable and whole. So they said I'd need to serve 270 days teaching, and then I could go back onto the full registration. So that's exactly what I'm doing just now. So I have been teaching for 2 years, serving my 270 days. Well, it's actually coming up to what we call our birthday. So it's almost coming up to 3 years since I have used, and I didn't think that I would ever get as far as I've got. When you first come out of rehab or you first get clean, you know, every day matters. You know, there's an app on my phone actually that tells me how many days clean I am, and I often look at it just to remind myself how far I've come. But I guess as the time goes on, it's not about how far clean you are. I guess it's, you know, that's the past for me now, and it's just about moving forward.